My most favorite thing is my box bay window in the kitchen. We had one of those old 80s garden windows, which looks like an old 80s garden window, and it was just falling apart. So the idea of getting a box bay window and having the Andersen casements in it was a perfect solution because I have it facing towards the west, so when I open the casements, the wind comes right in. It cools my kitchen right down, even when I'm doing really hot cooking things. And it looks beautiful. The way I did it with the wood trim inside and the wood trim all boxes and matches my cabinetry. So it just all ties in. It looks like it's always been there. And then from the outside, what I love the best is they put a concave copper roof on, which will patina over time, and it looks gorgeous now being copper colored, but it's going to patina, and it just makes it not look like an old style garden window. Well, the $1,500 tax credit led us to the concept of getting our windows done, and once you start one and you realize how really bad your old windows look, you want to have them all look really good, and you want them to seal good and have that energy efficiency. So it would have been really hard to leave some rooms undone. I've noticed a change since we put the windows inside our home in that the temperature stays more even. We don't get as much hot and cold flux, and I'm just thrilled to death that we don't have to worry about the sun fading. The ultraviolet light aspect isn't going to cause a problem, because that has been a problem for, with curtains and various things. I didn't know that much about how the company operated, actually, putting in windows and stuff like that. But once the guys came, and the guys were wonderful, the crews. They answered all our questions. They were so polite, so careful. They were systematic. They were like the perfect game plan, for football. I mean, everybody knew their job and their position, and they did it perfectly. And that doesn't come easily in a lot of trades. So they did a great job. Of course, we've looked at other windows, when we go to Home Depot or Lowe's or stuff like that. And, I've seen Pella, I've seen Marvin windows, I've seen a lot of other brands. But what really impressed me, I'm all about trying to be more green. And I love the environmental factors of the window. I love the fact that it's composite. And I think we'll never have to do our windows ever again. Anybody who asks me about my windows, I gladly tell them that they're Renewal by Andersen windows from Clark Adams. That they're the best windows. We love them. We've gotten so many compliments from the neighbors, and so I would recommend them to anybody.